Hello, my name is Raymond Karczewski. This is coming to you from my home here in Cave Junction, Oregon. The subject is America. Here is the key which unlocks your government-produced chains of slavery. Today, I received a reply to my communication from a member of my email list regarding the subject of an earlier post sent to Kate Brown, Oregon Secretary of State. Show cause or restore UCC liens. He stated, when you filled out the UCC, did you place your first, middle, and last name, or did you use your given and family name? He further went on to say, if you use the first, middle, and last name, you do not exist and have no standing, status, authority, or agency. He added, write to the Secretary of State to see if Raymond Ronald Karczewski, in caps and lower case, is registered to do business. I can show you responses that will blow your mind. My response to him, and to every one of you listening to this video, is this. Just what the hell is wrong with you people? Have you lost your minds? Have you lost your humanity? Have you lost your backbone? No matter what truth is put before you, you act like the slaves that you have come to be, taking whatever your government slave masters dish out to you through their fictitious, tyrannical policies and rules which masquerade as color of law. You are the sovereign people, the creator of government. You are the true makers of law, as the employers of public servants. Yet you grovel before the people you have hired to serve you, and are stopped cold at their every word. Are you blind? Can you not see that my position, that my demand of a fictional government and court must prove jurisdiction over any living, breathing, flesh and blood, sentient, natural man, before they can jail them, strip them of their freedom, take away their lives? You people have to be crazy and cowardly not to be standing up for your God-given, unalienable rights and cave in to impotent corporate policies which threaten you, scare the hell out of you, enslave you with your own consent, along with their fictitious, dead, have-no-life concepts, which have no power of their own, without your support and the fruit of your labor, your own money. God is the source of all law, followed by the sovereign people, you and me. Far down the line is corporate government, and its courts, with its fictional legislative corporate policies. The law is quite clear. It states thus, use it or lose your freedom. For corporate administrative rules, regulations, and legislation do not apply to non-corporate natural people who stand in common law and in full legal capacity as one of the sovereign people. The law states, there every man is independent of all laws except those prescribed by nature. He is not bound by any institutions formed by his fellow men without his consent That's found in the law books under Cruden versus Neal, 2 NC 338, parentheses 1796, close parentheses, 2 SE 70. My freedom, after which they convicted their own fictional creation, the juristic man, proves the truth of my position, as do the 10 maxims of commercial law. They are: 1. A workman is worthy of his hire. 2. All are equal under the law, both moral and natural law. 3. In commerce, truth is sovereign. 4. Truth is expressed by means of an affidavit. 5. The unrebutted affidavit stands as the truth in commerce. 6. The unrebutted affidavit becomes the judgment in commerce. 7. A matter must be expressed to be resolved. 8. He who leaves the field of battle first loses by default. 9. Sacrifice is the measure of credibility. If one has neither been damaged nor incurred a risk, and is unwilling to swear an affidavit of true, correct, and complete, the commercial equivalent of the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, on his unlimited commercial liability for the veracity of his statements and the legitimacy of his action, he has no credibility, and therefore no basis for asserting claims, charges, or claiming authority. And 10. A lien or claim can be satisfied only through rebuttal by counter-affidavit, point for point, resolution by jury, or payment. Now, just what the hell does it take for you people to open your eyes and see that the state of Oregon and county of Josephine, through its countless agents who have repeatedly defaulted in establishing jurisdiction over this one living, breathing, flesh and blood, sentient natural man of the sovereign people, thereby establishes my position as being true and correct, and therefore the state of Oregon and county of Josephine stands in judgment. For in maxims number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, indicate that there has not been a single agent of the state of Oregon and county of Josephine who has uttered a word behind their stone wall of silence. That is why they have not rebutted my claims, backed up by my affidavit. The history of your government's cowardice in answering the questions of whether a fictional government has jurisdiction over its creator, any living, breathing, flesh and blood, sentient natural man of the sovereign people, can be found on my website, arkenterprises.com/index11.html. Read it, and compare it with the life you know of as enslaved ninnies, addicted to satanic words spoken and written by satanic tyrants. Because of internet spamming rules, it is impossible for me to distribute this post widely without this post being removed and such truth being shut down. This is where you come in. Who amongst you are incapable of spreading this message, not only here in Oregon, but in the rest of the country? Sure beats picking up a gun, doesn't it? It doesn't take any effort to do so. It just takes a backbone to stand up and say to government, No more. No more. You work for us. We don't work for you. The key to a bloodless revolution that threatens to consume us as Americans is a unified demand of the sovereign people that the question of jurisdiction be answered, that the acceptance of your public officials' oath of office and demand that they conform to it, along with the UCC lien process, which you can see the government must require the power of a gun, the threats and intimidation to scare the hell out of you and misdirect your attention away from your sovereignty. To all you folks in Oregon who are finally finding your voice and your backbone in gathering in groups to confront the government regarding its driver's license scam, your time would be better spent not arguing with your government by quibbling over legalistic terms created by your fictional servants. Stop counting the leaves. Get to the root of the tree and pull the real problem out. Get behind this proof of jurisdiction, oath of office, and UCC lien process. I have already proven to you that your public servants, which you call government, are impotent to deal with even just one man who knows who he is in relationship to his fictional government. What I have done, 300 million plus Americans can do also. The choice is yours. Are you a sovereign, or are you a slave?